Good morning, I'm American Dan, and you're watching Wings and Wrecks. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at the Airfoil Labs Cessna 172 uh, NG digital. I guess it's called the Cessna 172 November NG. As you can see, I'm still downloading the plane, so this will be the absolute first time I've done anything with the plane. The plane in the background now is just the default 172 that I loaded up just to get the product manager open. Alright, so here we are. Everything is cold and dark. The airplane's tied down. It's got all of its covers and stuff on it. So let's go ahead and get things started here. Alright, pitot cover removed. Pilot operating handbook is accessible. Aero documents. That's cool. Alright. Parking brake set. Wheel locks removed. When master switch is on using an external power source or manually rotating the propeller, treat the propeller as if the magnetos are on. Do not stand near or allow anybody to stand near the arc of propellers, since loose or broken wire or a component malfunction could cause the engine to start. Alright, magnetos are off. Avionics 1 and 2 are off. Master switch on. PFD, check. Don't have much gas, but we got enough for what we're doing. That fuel quantity is good. All that's good. Check. Move the checklist out of the way again. Pitot heat switch. Oops. Low volts check. Elevator trim. In the takeoff position, fire extinguisher check. Somebody left their drink in the cup holder. Alright, no. Doesn't look like there's a gust lock installed. Aileron check. Fuel tank drain. Alright. I guess we gotta do all of them. Alright, fuel quantity check. Should be about 5 gallons. Actually 10, okay. Alright, oil lever looks good. Okay, that's cool. Spinner looks good. Air filter looks good. Nose wheel and strut tire. Static source. Tie down. Stall warning. Landing lights. Brakes are good. Circuit breakers are all in. Electrical equipment is off. Avionics switches are off. Fuel selector on both. Fuel selector, fuel cutoff switches in. Before start checklist is complete. Alright. More engine starting off the battery. So we'll open the throttle 1/4 inch. Mixture is in idle cutoff. Wait for the PFD to load. Alright, 24 volts. Do we have 24 volts? 24.3, 24.5, okay. Battery amps, check. Standby battery amp indicator. Propeller area is clear. Beacon light is on. I have not started the plane yet, so we probably should primer it. Fuel pump on. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Fuel pump off. Magnetos to start. There we go. I think I almost flooded it. Ground lights are on. Alright. And that's the checklist for starting it. Controls are free and correct. Flight instruments, nothing X'd out. Left mag, right mag. Let's get the ATIS here.
Wind, Tom. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky conditions. View at 6,000. View at 19,000. Temperature 12. Dew point -1. Altimeter 29992. Arriving runway 25. Departing runway 25. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra.
Alright, information Sierra. Change the altimeter here. 29992. I do like how you have to give it, you know, quite a bit of throttle going uphill right here. It's very realistic. Alright, crossing over into the runway environment. Looks good, smells good, let's go. Knots, 60 knots. We're looking for between 65 and 70. There we go. Yaw damper on. Not quite trimmed out. Trimming airplanes in X-Plane is always a pain in the ass. Alright, we're within the white arc on the speed tape. We'll go ahead and put in our first notch of flaps. The nose starts to balloon a little bit. We'll compensate for that. I gotta say, I'm impressed. This plane flies very nicely. Looks good, sounds good. I didn't leave myself much room for a base to final turn. So I'll just land on 2.5. Alright, this is going to be a tight turn. Don't try this at home. I can slip it in a bit here. A little high, a little fast. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little squirrely on the ground, but I think that's more me. Alright, flaps are up. Alright, we're clear of the runway. The flaps are up. Landing lights are off. Strobes and navs are off. Alright, so overall, first impressions, I think this is a great airplane. Probably as good as you're going to get for a 172 in a flight sim. I do have quite a few hours in a 172 as a private pilot. I am not a professional pilot or a flight instructor, so take what I tell you with a grain of salt. You never know, I might be full of shit. I think the flight characteristics are about as good as you're going to get as far as flight sim goes. I do like just the detail and the overall ability to do the pre-flight walk around, checklists, all that. That's just great. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. If you feel I've earned your subscription, please subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when the next video comes out. For Wings and Rex, I'm American Dan.